Now, the self-confidence formula is one of the best work done by Napoleon Hill. So I'm going to read from the original book, Think and Grow Rich. On the chapter of faith, you see the self-confidence formula. I call it the creed. Now, it's the formula for success. If you ever want to be successful, then you want to master the self-confidence formula. Let's take a dive at it, guys. So I'm reading from the original book, so you see. Now, one thing about this book is very successful people around the world must have read this book. This book is more like a life manual for them. So if you haven't read this book, please, I will admonish you, try and open this book and read it. Now, people like Bob Proctor have read this book for over 61 years. He reads it like every other day. You start asking, what is he reading? Hasn't he read the book? This book is more than just a book. It's a manual of life. That being said, quickly, let's get on board. So quickly, I'm looking at the first verse of it. And the first verse says, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to take such action. Let's dissect it for proper understanding. Number one, he says, I know I have the ability. Now, there's no question whether you have the ability. You're not just one Homo sapien God has created to add to the billions of people on earth. No, that's not the truth. God specifically created you for a purpose. See, in life, you've got to find your footings. You've got to find your purpose. You've got to find what you're created to do. You might look like a shadow of yourself, but there's no question if there's an inherent capacity inside you. Many people go through it without even knowing that they have capacity in them. So it's not a question whether there is an inherent capacity in me. No. I know I have the ability. It's inside me. I understand it and I can manifest it. Ability is to do what? To achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. What is my definite purpose in life? If you know your definite purpose in life, you do have the capacity. God does not create anyone by mistake. He has created you for a definite purpose and He has equipped you with the capacity, with all you need. And very importantly, He has created you with the right relationship. You have to activate it. Since I am aware of this capacity, since I know I have the definite, I know, not the question, I do know. Therefore, I demand of myself. Demand is a strong word. Go check it out. See, it's written in capital. I demand of myself. This is where a lot of people fail in life. To show forth the capacity. One thing is to have the capacity. The next thing is to demand. Have you ever placed a demand on yourself? Have you demand that you make a demand on people? You make a demand on things, but have you ever made a demand on yourself? Like, I'm willing to make demand on myself. I'm already making demand on myself. Because the man I am today, I don't like it. So this man have to change. The only thing that can change this man is a demand. I place a demand on myself every day to do better, to show up when it's not convenient. Whether confident or not confident, to show up. And when I show up, I've got to do the work. And then when I do the work, I do it differently. I do it exceptionally. I do it like no other one can do it. That's demand. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent. Look at the word. Continuous action. I demand of myself persistent. Not one day on, one day off. Persistent. What's the word persistent? Not giving up. Stay put. Die hard following your dream. Not I do today. No. Persistent and continuous action towards its attainment. Now, number one, you need to know what it is. Two, you need to make a demand of yourself to give it a persistent and continuous action towards its attainment. And guess what? Procrastination. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe next week. The year has already gone. Maybe I'll start next year. He said, no. I here and now promise to take such action here and now. Now, this action must be immediate. Now, not tomorrow, not later, this morning. Now, I'm taking the action. So, what this essentially means is to pull you from your slumber, to make you realize that you have capacity. You have all it takes to achieve it. To achieve what? To achieve your goal. Put your goals down. The Bible says, write it and make it plain that he may run with it. So write it down. Put it down. What's your goal for the year? 2024 just started. It will end like every other year. This is the 4th month and just winding up. What's your goal? What do you tend to achieve? What's the reason for your living? Why do you wake up every day? Why do you just walk through it as additional number? Realize who you are. Put on the capacity. Get to work and do the work that is required. See, it takes power to achieve your goal. It takes an agree. I don't grieve for failure. I don't grieve for anything. Don't grieve for anything. Standing on your goal. Pushing even when obstacles are everywhere. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. Refusing to give up. Guess what? You will achieve it. And when to start is right. When to start is right now. My name is Jide Wabude. And this is Monday Morning Motivation with Jide Wabude. And we just started a new series. I'll see you in 2nd series. Have a great day. Bye.